Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today I'm going to do a remake of my Mapo Tofu recipe. So let's start cooking. In collaboration with Pots and Pans Culinary Studio, we are launching an incredible cooking course featuring our loved recipes. Join us in our exclusive local Chinese delight course. Sign up with the link below or scan this QR code. See you there! Now we're going to blanch our tofu. I have with me over here 300 grams of soft tofu, cut into small cubes like this, right? Boil some water in your wok. Just slowly add them in. I'm using medium-high heat over here. We just need to blanch this for a little bit. There's a few reasons why I'm doing this. Firstly is for the beancurd to retain its shape better. Secondly is also to cook it so they don't have the raw soybean paste. Gently just push them apart. We just need to boil this for about a minute or two. Now if you think that this is too troublesome, you don't want to blanch your tofu, you want to cook it straight, you can. But if you do so, the tofu might excrete out even more water when you cook it. Doing this way actually can control how you want your sauce to be, how thick you want it to be, and the taste will be much better. So I strongly suggest you go through this step. Once the water starts to boil again, turn it off and we'll drain this out. And I'll show you the next step after this. Now we're going to fry our minced pork over medium heat. Add a little bit of oil. I'm using 100 grams of minced pork over here. If you don't take pork, you want to change this to beef, to chicken, to mutton, by all means do so. Put it in. You just need to brown this, no seasoning needed. Move them around. Brown them a little bit. Now if you are vegan and you don't want any pork or any kind of meat inside here, no problem, just skip this step. Now if you want more pork or more beef, you can add more if you want to, no problem at all. Personal preference. Okay, something like this will be good. Once they are cooked, we'll remove them from the heat. Using the same wok, turn the heat to medium. Add in about 2 tablespoons of oil. Add in 1 thumb-sized ginger minced. I'm using young ginger. Put it in. Mix them around. We'll fry them for a while until they are fragrant. Once you can start to smell the beautiful ginger fragrance, we'll add in 5 cloves of garlic chopped. Now if you don't like too much garlic, you can reduce this, no problem at all. I just love the taste of garlic. Same thing, fry until you can smell them. Once you can start to smell them, we'll add in our broad bean paste. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of spicy broad bean paste. We need to fry until the oil is red in color. Mix them all up. This dish is one of my favorite. Whenever I go to China, especially Szechwan that side, this is a must dish for me. I can easily finish 2 to 3 bowls of steamed rice with this. This dish is also very popular in Japan and I also like to have it over there, but it's not as spicy or numbing as how I love it when I'm in China. Now that we can see that the oil is red in color, we'll add it back our minced pork. Just need to mix them up first. Add in Szechuan peppercorn powder, 1 tablespoon of it. Now if you go to Chinese supermarket, they actually name this prickly ash powder. Okay? Mix them up well. Once we've mixed them up well, we'll add in water. Add in 350 milliliters of water. Mix them up well together. And now, this is optional. I'm adding in half a teaspoon of chicken stock powder. Mix them up a little bit. Add in the tofu. Gently just spread them out a little bit. Be very gentle. Without reducing the heat, we'll put the lid on and let this braise for approximately 5 minutes. I'll see you back in a while. 5 minutes is up. Let's have a look. Wow, beautiful. Now basically we need to thicken the sauce up with cornstarch solution. I'm going to thicken this 3 times, right? because we need to reduce the sauce and make sure that the sauce covers the tofu. So a little bit, and I'm not going to use a spatula, I'm just going to swirl it like this. So a little bit at a time, right? Just swirl. I'm not using a spatula because I don't want to break up the tofu. A little bit more this time around. The sauce has to be thick because it needs to coat the tofu. This is really, really fantastic with steamed rice. Look at how pretty this is. Finally, the last one. The sauce is done, and before having our lunch, we'll add in a good bunch of chopped spring onions. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for lunch. Beautiful. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. Oh, I love the smell of this. On steamed rice, mix it with the sauce, mash everything up together. One big mouthful. Oh. Savoury, a little bit spicy, a little bit numbing on the tongue. This is really a rice killer. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and now it's your turn to cook. See you, bye bye. Wow. Ultimately, still my favorite.